Welcome to Jourdan and Matthew. I'm here with once again Brandon Davis.
Jourdan and Brandon today.
Yeah, it's Jourdan and Brandon.
Where you at, Matthew?
He's bow hunting with face paint on like the Duck Dynasty guys. No, you guys. Yeah, Brandon's back. Brandon's gonna be on a lot because we do a lot of family stuff together. So, and we enjoy podcasting. So, I mean, any opportunity today, we spent some family time. But hey, let's go grab a quick pod. What's going on tonight?
What's going on tonight? So I have to go corner one of my amateur fighters, two of my amateur fighters in their fights tonight. Other than that, not too much going on. What's going on with you?
This is it. You're gonna probably watch that player one. That what you seen? That player one, sit by the fire like we were doing earlier.
Oh,
and let the night just take me.
That fire, some good whiskey, or nice little Merlot or something.
I'm going with whiskey. Right. I mean, I got that.
Drinking like a whiskey desperado.
That Elijah Craig's a single barrel. I hadn't opened it yet. It's in the very back, and then I got a rye whiskey too that I just picked up. But one of them two, gonna take the night away.
After I said all that, I might go with the Rock's Silver Terramana. Was it Terramana? Yeah, Terramana.
The tequila.
Tequila.
I hadn't had the gold yet,
bro. No, So like I said, I went to Cody's wedding yesterday, and the gift was you know how like you give all your groomsmen a gift.
Yeah.
Some shot glasses and some Terramana whiskey, gold, in a whole bottle. I was like, my man.
It's right over there.
So I ended up leaving it in the limo that we're in. I'm gonna tell them to bring it with me.
Shout out to FL Crane.
shout out Cody Crane. But
yeah, congratulations on your wedding.
Yeah, congrats on getting married one day. But no, the silver, man, you get that, you mix it probably two-thirds silver, 2/3 water, and like just a couple splashes of sour or something, and the rest ice. It's the titties right there.
Where we're going on this is like a margarita. I mean, where we're at?
Semi margarita, or you can, if you want to substitute the sour with lime juice. I literally just squeezed a lime in there one time. Man, tastes like a margarita with no sugar.
I drank it. I drank the silver last night. We went to Chandelier, did some had like a little work meeting, so I had a few shandy beers.
Yeah,
I'm kind of burnt out on having too many beers.
Yeah. And
then I was just like, let me grab the bottle because we were going up there doing some family stuff. So I just grabbed that bottle and I was like, I did it just with water.
It's
smooth.
It's not bad at all.
No, smooth.
It's not bad at all.
I had a great time in the Uber ride. Tequila starts making you talk a lot. I enjoyed it, man. That is one of my favorite tequilas. So to have both of them, the silver and the gold.
It's by far my favorite tequila.
It's smooth.
I thought I liked Patron until I had that.
I'm with you on that.
If you just have it by itself or with some water, it kind of tastes like it has like a little, you know how teak wood smells? It kind of has that kind of flavor at the end of it.
Now, there is one Casa or something, one of those other tequila brands. I don't know the name of the brand. It's not the Rocks, but it's the Casa something with a C. They have this one. It's a black bottle. I almost bought that. I should have bought that tequila too. You'll see like a white label with the green little palm tree.
You're making me I'm going to interrupt you real quick. What? You're making me have a podcast idea. We need to have a podcast with tequila tastings and whiskey tastings. By the end of it, we're going to be slurring our words.
I'll do that if you just do one hand tied behind your back.
Boxing?
No, you're a professional fighter, and tequila and professional fighting shouldn't mix. You've already choked me. I mean, no, I'm with you on that. That's not about but there's this one, and it's smoke. It's hard to explain to you. Like it's a
smoky flavor.
Very much so. Like
it's weird that they have a smoky tequila.
But I liked it. I really did like it because I could see that.
I could see smoky. I could see like a smoky, bourbon or something, but like a smoky tequila.
I know, but I'm telling you, it was good. It was really good.
Bring it on here. We'll taste test it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
That's the next podcast.
With
Jourdan and Brandon, or Brandon and Jourdan. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're figuring out everything right now.
B comes for J, so it might be Brandon and Jourdan when Matthew's not here. But no, we're gonna have a taste testing.
Yeah, Brandon's actually got the whole setup that we have here, and he's actually gonna be podcasting pretty soon.
Supposed to have been podcasting for the past 2 months, but
work got in the way in career.
Got a new job. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. People still don't even know, so I'm just gonna keep that a secret. I'm a stripper. No,
he works for Chippendales, right? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, they gave me a uniform. It's only one piece.
It's kind of, and it's just one of the things where you got the gear, you got it, and all the rest is figuring it out, man. That's why like me and Matt were like Jourdan and Matthew figuring it out. Because if you go to our Instagram, and you see our first video. That's me and my boys sitting there going, "Does this sound right? Are we doing it right?" And then of course, we started getting into how long I want to do the show for. We got into hours and interviewing people, which we don't mind doing the interview stuff. But now when you see the show with our guests, like we had Brad Machine Gun Kelly last episode with Brandon. They just got off a fight together and became friends after that, which is really cool. So you need to look that up. It's called True Sportsman.
Did we just become best friends?
Yeah.
Yep.
True Sportsmanship, but check that out. That was a really cool episode. I learned a lot. But it's like we were talking about, I was like figuring out, like you're like, yeah, I'm going to. So now we're cutting the shows down to 30 minutes and really just engaging in a conversation.
Well, it's kind of the same way. I still know how to do all this stuff. I had to come over here and figure it out with y'all, and we did the little test night up here that night, and I posted that on my Instagram. Then I went and did my promo and posted that, and then nothing came up. And then literally the next day, I got a call like from UPS, like, "All right, you're gone. Come on, let's go." But I was like, been working since.
But when you're doing your podcast, there shouldn't be no. I don't think you should make a. I know people do like want a podcast and make it a job. I get it.
Yeah.
If it comes, it comes. But it'll never for me be, where I can't take a couple weeks off or I can't, jump into it. Because all you're doing is telling your story.
No, I know what you're saying. But when you literally get off work from 3 a.m. until 4 p.m. and you have to go pick up your kids at 4:30, and then you have to be at the gym at 5 p.m. and you're at the gym until 9, and you get home at 9:30, and you got to be up at 2 o'clock to get to work at 3 o'clock. You don't got time to do a podcast.
His life's kind of like Footloose, not the new one, the older Footloose movie, when he was working in the warehouse. You know what I'm talking about? When in the montage when he's dancing? That's what I think about, because it is a lot of work. You do. I mean, I'm not knocking it. It's a lot of work.
Oh, I work many hours a day.
No matter what you do in any career, you get a new job or whatever, you're starting from the bottom and you're working your way up, and you're showing your worth, and you're putting your time in, you're putting your heart in. I don't think anybody just comes on and just takes over everything. I hope not.
Conor McGregor.
Huh?
But yeah.
So, you got a new fight coming up.
I do.
That's 3 weeks away, 4 weeks away?
5
weeks away.
I thought it was gonna be like 3 weeks away. That's the only reason I'm having a beer right now. Is because Sharp was like, "No, it's 5.5 weeks," and I was like, "No, there's no way." Went on the calendar. I was like, "Oh, it is." So after this weekend, these things are gone.
Until after the fight.
Till after the fight.
Or the night of the fight after.
Till after the fight, and then immediately after the fight, I'm hoping somebody brings me a beer in that cage, and I'm gonna chug that motherfucker.
Really?
Yes.
It's gonna be your opponent. Have you know the guy?
No, personally, no. I know his trainer and everything. They turned down the fight before, then asked for it later. So I guess they think they see something. I mean, that's on them. Whatever. I'm coming out here to try to destroy this dude, so go ahead and get that out of the way. He's undefeated. Beat him up, drink some beers, hopefully get a call from the UFC, get back in there. If not, beat the next dude up. Hopefully get a call from the UFC. If not, beat the next dude up. Keep going. It's a process.
I mean, you still got a gravy job with UPS now, which is very, very, I mean, like I was talking about Yoda. I mean, that's dope.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, now you get to have a good foundation, and
you'd never guess that UPS drivers make bank, but they make bank. You'd be like, "Oh, he's got a normal job just like anybody else," not knowing they make $140,000 a year.
Yeah, I mean, but they start. You have to start your way in that organization. You have to show your worth, and then the longer you're there, the more money you make.
Well, it's not even show your worth. You do have to do that because you get on for 30 days, and they decide if they want to keep you or not. they'll work you like a dog for 29 days and like, hey, on the 30th day, 2 a.m., hey, man, don't come in today. And then you cut off. I heard about them doing that to the person that came in before me. Worked them for 29 days, and on the 30th day, they called him like, hey, we don't need you to come in anymore. It's like that. Cutthroat. But, no, so yeah.
Your work ethic's crazy, though, dude.
Oh, dude.
It's insane.
There's only one way I know how to either work or don't. And when I work, I'm 100%. So they're like, man, when you get in here, don't give it your all or anything. Just whatever numbers they're asking for, beat those numbers by however much or just enough. Because you're not going to get anything out of it. They're just going to put more work on you.
True.
I was like, yeah. And I get in there and I'm going as fast as I can. And they're like, man. And I don't know. It's all seniority based, so it doesn't matter how hard you work.
Yeah.
The people in front of you get it before you. It doesn't matter if they can't do half the job you do, which is good and bad in some places. Like, once you get seniority, you're in there. But if you're working your ass off and somebody in front of you with more seniority doesn't do half of what you do, they're still going to get whatever comes before you. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I said, I only know how to work one way, and it seems to be paying off.
110%.
I'm moving up. So, yeah. So, how when you first started UPS, or not even first started, I still get in the feeder now. I tell them if I got a fight coming up, put me in the feeder. What a feeder is it's a 18-wheeler trailer. And it'll be you and one other person in the feeder. They open up the door. The boxes are like trying to fall out of the 18-wheeler, and you have to unload every single box in there, which is usually about 900 to 1,100 boxes, 900 to 1,100 boxes in a feeder.
So like a belt driven. You set it by the truck, and then when you're cabbing the packages, you're putting it on a belt.
There's a belt at the front of the trailer. You have to put the box on there, right? So you work your way all the way to the back, and we have these rollers that we take off the top, and you put them on. So you don't have a belt that extends into there. You got these rollers that are shitty because you had to put all these 200-pound boxes and stuff on them when they do it. It bends them and stuff. So
like
you're trying to bends the rollers because you're trying to like put them on there, and it's.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying like so your favorite packages are the beds in the box.
Oh God, you get one of those king size. I hate every single one of you people that orders a king size bed in a box because that thing's about 250 pounds. I got to pick them up every time. Put them up there. There's one old couple, and they ordered two on accident. They ordered one. I think they thought they canceled it and ordered a second one, and I had to bring both of them to the house. It's like, oh, so I brought them up there and knocked on the door or whatever. He's like, oh, we canceled these. We don't need them, and this and that. And I was like, looked at Yoda. I said, what are we? So I was jumping with Yoda that day. I was a helper. I said, Yoda, what are we supposed to do with that? It's like, I'll get them fill the sheet out or fill this thing out. They don't need it. We take it back. I was like, I got to take these motherfuckers back to the truck. Carried him back over there. He's like, and then his wife comes out. No, we still need one. We only meant to cancel the one. So I carried one up there, another one up there. They told me they didn't need them. Carried
I wish I was a
both of them back there.
I wish I was a fly on that wall.
And then had to carry one back again. And I just smiled at her and walked my happy ass back, mad as a motherfucker.
With the mullet just moving in the wind?
The mullet was a baby mullet back then. I don't even know if you could tell it was a mullet.
So how long does it take you to unload one of them trucks?
A feeder? So you're supposed to have it done around 30 minutes. 30 minutes with two people. So there's one guy that we have in there, super slow. A couple guys that we have in there, they're a little slower. So there was one day that we had people not come in, and we needed people in the feeder. I was like, I get in there. It was just me by myself in the feeder. Usually there's two people. I finished that thing in 32 minutes. I'm proud as hell about that. I finished two of them in 32 minutes. The third one I finished in like 36. I was finishing those feeders with just myself as fast as two people would be, but I had a fight coming up too, so I was like, get in shape. Get the
abs tacked in. You're like,
not even the abs, just like your strength to just be able to move stuff really fast. So somebody gets on top of you, be able to move them. Like, boom, boom, boom. And then one of our managers was like, man, you should be proud of yourself. You're doing this faster than the two other people that are usually in here. I said, I'm trying to get it. And then they replaced me after the 3. They wanted me to still not be, they wanted me to live. That's what they said. Don't die in there. But I don't know. I was pretty proud of myself.
Do you get to listen to music?
Oh, bro.
Oh, that's not that bad.
During that Brad Kelly fight, I went and bought this, since I knew I was getting part of his money when he missed weight. I was getting like $500 or something. I forgot my speaker at home. I went to Best Buy and I bought this $400 Sony speaker. Like you can carry around. It's like it has a little handle grip, but it's like that tall and that wide. And I bought that and I was blaring that motherfucker out at the fights, like to where if anybody else was in the backstage, whatever, they had their music playing, I'd turn it up so loud they couldn't hear theirs. And so everybody had to listen to what I wanted to listen to. But I started bringing that up to work. So when I'm in there, turn it all the way up. If anybody else has any music playing, they can't hear theirs. It's just the whole place is listening to what I want to listen to. They don't get mad at it as long as there's no cuss words playing. So I just go to
clean versions.
Clean versions, yeah.
That's gotta be sounding weird. Some of the songs that are clean versions, you're like, what?
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Especially when I'm like listening to some MGK or Lil Wayne. You know,
I didn't even check out his new album yet.
Who's that?
MGK's new album.
I haven't either, honestly, because I know it's a rock album, so I don't even want to like. And I don't have a problem with rock, but it's not even like rock. It's like Blink 182.
I tell you what, Sean, about 7-8 months ago, a year, maybe 7 months ago, whatever. Sean Amizio got me into that Jack Harlow.
Never heard of him.
Huh?
Never heard of him.
He's a Kentucky kid who raps, and he's like. I mean, right now, I will say right now, there's very few people that could touch him.
That could battle him?
Yeah, this him right here. I mean, it is the song called What's Poppin'.
I've heard that song.
That's his song, but like, that's him. He's a Kentucky kid. He's just from like Louisville, Kentucky. I mean, and he does these, like, this is him.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, straight up, like he's just.
Oh God. Very
confident though in his music. One of my favorite songs, and I'll do it just real quick. I do it for you. Like, my Too Stylish is my favorite. And he's sponsored by New Balance. So everything he wears is New Balance.
Hey, New Balance has been coming out with some decent stuff here in the past 3 years. I had a sponsorship with Sneaker Politics in New Orleans, and they gave me some New Balance, and I was like going through it. They got some fire New Balance.
They brought him
days.
on as a spokesperson. He's like underground, like big time, like, but like iTunes charts, he's on all of it. But like his music, all his songs, he just writes a lot. So give him a beat, he's gonna make a hit.
I still don't think he's better than MGK for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
he's kind of got like a G-Eazy vibe, but not quite as.
Yeah, I mean
I haven't heard much of his stuff. This is only the second song I've heard from him.
Yeah, so it's like, but he'll just make these songs. But I'm with you on MGK, but like, I'm not really huge on his rock side either.
There's some decent stuff. Like I said, I haven't listened to the new album. I don't want to hear that. I'm listening to MGK to hear this rap.
Like Rap Devil is probably one of my favorite freestyles.
Not bad. I'm pretty sure Rap Devil is by Eminem though.
No, I thought he did Kill Shot.
Yeah, Eminem did. Yeah, you're right.
So Rap Devil was MGK's. Kill Shot was Eminem's.
Yeah, I was thinking of Rap God. Yeah,
which is great, but like that Rap Devil.
You're right.
When they did the battle, I'm sorry.
Who won?
I MGK for sure.
I thought and I thought that too. Eminem. They're like, oh, Eminem did this and that. I was like, yeah, Eminem said. I mean, they both put out great music on that, but I thought MGK came a little harder, and yeah, he had what do you call it?
I mean, the kid's just like, but the thing is, you got like this kid though. He's in the community. He's out with his fans. Eminem is not
I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about what they straight put out. I feel like he went harder at Eminem than Eminem came back at him.
But I'm saying for me is just, you know, I remember picking up Eminem when I was younger, but like Eminem's like a whole different level of superstar. So he's not even connected to actual just people anymore. When you got a kid like that just dropped that on a tour bus, like upset, you know what I mean? Like I watched his Hot 97, like one of his interviews.
Yeah.
And it was like, I ain't got nothing to lose. Like,
nah, if you go, that's when you see everybody's best. I mean, I'm not going to say best stuff, but when you go to like, what is it? Who is it in the morning? What's the dude's name? Starts with the S. Not Shay. Shay in the morning, or what's
Shay 45.
Well, whenever you go to that and you like watch him just rip off one, man, that's my favorite thing to do, because that's when you see somebody like actually do their shit.
And that's what I'm saying, like the Jack Harlow kid, like he can go and just.
Can he?
Oh yeah, I mean, Juice WRLD's one of my favorites.
I like Juice WRLD.
And you know he passed away, but like I loved his morning interviews. But like MGK was like, because he got called out or whatever. But MGK just, you took a kid on a tour bus and tell him to make a beat. Now Eminem's got like probably hundreds of employees. I mean, his record label. I mean, he's.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a different when you got. I think it always comes down to who's more hunger. Like it's hunger.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But Eminem still got it because that new album he put out was not bad. So I can't say anything against him.
No, but I'm very like.
And I haven't listened, like there's Eminem albums he put out. His last three.
What do you think
like,
about NF?
I don't like NF.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm not gonna say corny. I don't know. It's different. They had Eminem, MGK, G-Eazy, I guess the white rappers, whatever. They have a different style.
I'm not a big G-Eazy fan.
I used to not be either.
I can't. It's hard for me to get into his songs.
Man, if you play like some songs like Legend and if I can remember the name of the songs, man, I'll put you on some though. And you listen to the lyrics, you'll like it. But yeah, I was the same way. I was like, man, I don't like it. Whatever.
I've tried. I just always find myself skipping it. If I have to skip a song in 30 seconds, it's not for me.
Oh, agreed.
I can't do a whole song.
So that's why, like, Eminem's last few albums I couldn't listen to, really. But the one he put out now, or the most recent one, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Same with Lil Wayne. His last one, not bad. Not bad. But I say that, but the Carter 4 wasn't bad either.
You're talking about Lil Wayne stuff.
Yes. Now.
I don't know if I can do it.
Oh, God. Here we go.
I don't know, man. I really don't.
What don't you know?
Huh?
What don't you know?
I don't know. I mean, I think he makes really, I think his rap's really good. Like, I've always thought that Lil Wayne's is a beast at it. I don't get into that, like, overused auto-tune anymore. Like, when they rap stuff, when they get too heavy with auto-tune, just for me, like, I like hearing MGK because it's like, I mean, you know, don't overkill. Like, I hate when I have to hear too much, like, because auto-tune is a big, can make you sound.
Oh, yeah. Kevin Gates uses a lot of it.
Yeah.
But I still like it. I still like Kevin Gates stuff.
If it's made for you to like. It's made for the notes. It's made to.
Well, if they're not singers, they're rappers.
Yeah.
So, if you use auto-tune to make your singing part of it sound better, I don't give a fuck.
Let's just go back to big timers. Let's just bring back big timer albums. That's all we need to do. Lil Wayne, just bring back big timer albums.
Well, I don't mind the auto-tune if you use it, unless you're like using it like T-Pain and your whole album's auto-tune.
Have you ever heard T-Pain sing without auto-tune?
No.
It's phenomenal.
There's no way.
He's one of the best.
One of the best. Never.
No, I'm saying it's like R&B singer. Like,
there's no way.
Oh man, I'm telling you,
it's impossible.
Huh?
It's impossible.
What for T-Pain to actually sound? I was shocked when I heard it. I was like, what? Like T-Pain without auto-tune is incredible.
Incredibly disgusting.
Without auto-tune. Let's see. Oh. There you go. Yeah. I mean, now, because I watched some of his videos because I'm learning how to do production style. and he's got it going on with that.
Oh yeah, he's a good producer, no doubt. That's the only reason he's still in the game.
Oh, hold on. How about this? There's the tiny dancer.
It sounds like Kevin Hart.
That's what he sounds like.
Sounds like a gospel singer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. So I was like, what? Not bad.
Not bad. Not one of the best.
No, but like in the R&B, if he did just R&B, he could probably pull it off.
I'll talk cash.
Well, guys, we've had a great podcast. Brian's got to get out because he's got to go corner a fight. Glad you came by.
Yeah, glad we came by. Glad we debated and found out that T-Pain is not one of the best R&B singers alive.
No, but he's good.
He's not bad.
No, but I never thought he could sing.
Not me neither. I thought it was all auto-tune.
All right, guys, stay tuned for the next episode. It's coming soon. Talk to y'all later. Later.